Hey, yo, Epps, let these motherfuckers know.
This is the opening credits, the way I start my shit off. We been getting money while these niggas been asleep, dog. I'm so old school and I'm still playing leapfrog. Crawl before you walk, that's really what I'm trying to teach y'all. Y'all niggas and bitches will never learn. If you never have discipline, nigga, you never earn. Stay the fuck away from people who look for the blood to burn. And know that family and friends always gon' fake like they concerned. And y'all don't know what I've been through. Y'all can't tell me what I can and can't do. I walk through the fire with them Jordan 4s. Still in the game and they still rooting for the boy. Grown man boss, real nigga shit. Whoa. These niggas fake, man, ain't none of them really rich. Money, no money, and we don't know y'all. We been really in the trenches, we got niggas on the yard. 23 and 1 and never see the sun. They been in so long, they never seen they sons. And it's the type of shit that we go through. Living on faith, man, and trying to be hopeful. A lot of dreams buried in the cemetery. The game they playing out here, y'all know it's very scary. I keep my heart cold like October to February. I'm trying to hit on every number like I'm Jerry. Go large or go home. I'm in the zone like I'm 2-3. And I'm playing with an attitude. Timberwolves, KG. I talk slick, nigga know that I'm nasty. And when it's wartime, know that we ain't trying to be classy.
Right now, the DJ Epps and Friends Show. Weeknights at 10 p.m. with live turntable mixes and interviews. It's time to turn up your smart device and crank it loud.
Hey, yo, check this out. This your boy Diddy. As we proceed to give you what you need, we are the world famous, the supreme, grand imperial. Hey, yo, Epps, let these motherfuckers know.
Father God, we first want to take this time to say thank you. Thank you for life. Thank you for love. Thank you for those who are tuned in to this live at this moment. We pray, Lord, that whoever is tuned in right now, that you bless them. Allow them to have an enjoyable time. Allow them to be able to come on here and not worry about problems and not worry about what is going on, but we know that you are taking care of it. At this moment, at this time, allow people to feel loved, to feel peace, and to smile and enjoy. For you said, do not be weary of doing good. So I pray that everybody sows good and reaps good, encouraging one another and looking out for one another. In your holy name we pray. Amen. This is DJ Epps and Friends. Let's go.
DJ Epps.
Shit. What up, everybody? How y'all doing? It's your boy DJ Epps with the #1 DJ show on Instagram and all around social media. It's the DJ Epps and Friends show. And you know what we do on Tuesday nights, man? The Celebrity Tuesdays going down live and direct, man. Shout to Celebrity Tuesdays. Everybody and then some been on the show, and we're looking forward to having more and more and more celebrities to come by, especially celebrating 50 years of hip-hop. You know, this is the year that we going to give thanks, we're going to give flowers and all that good stuff, all right, man? Today's show is brought to you by Positivity Water. Yeah, man, get the alkaline water. Everybody's talking about the alkaline water. You see it on the Breakfast Club. Shout to my man DJ Envy. Shout to my man Chaotic. You know what I mean? Shout to my man David Walker. This Positivity Water is everything, man, all right, man? If you're all about that positivity and you see it in your local stores, go ahead and grab it, all right? It's delicious. All that good stuff. Ah, man. Shout to DJ Extents. I see you in the building. Prince was good. Shout my man DJ Slice. Slice, what up, man? I appreciate you for today. You know what I mean? Give Slice some horns. D-Raga in the building was popping. Shout my man DJ Drop Him Boogie. Broke a record last night, man, on our New Music Monday. Shout to everybody that was in the building for New Music Mondays last night. You know what it is. Also, man, big shout to my man Mario. Yeah, man, you know, the L Train hooked me up with this gorgeous hat, you know what I mean? It is dope. Yeah, you see the style, you see the design. In case you don't know what it says L Train. All right. Yeah, L Train. Yeah, that's the vibe right there. Mario, the whole team. You know what I mean? L Train, at L Train LLC. Hit them up on Instagram at L Train LLC. Let me put it up there for you. So you know you could go check them out in case you want to, get yourself one right quick, man. Joint's crazy. Word up, man. Shout to my man Mario. Shout my girl Mama Ja. Tonight we got special guest for everybody. Hey, yeah, Stevie B is coming to the show in about like less than 5 minutes, all right? Stevie B! Yeah. No better. Excuse me. Can y'all hear me? I hope the sound didn't go out. Let me know if the sound went out, because wifey should have known better not to be calling me at this time. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Word. DJ Turtle, what's up, man? Let me know if anybody can hear me out there. Like I said, I got my man. I appreciate that. Like I said, I got my man Stevie B coming up to the show today. It's going to be crazy. Now, understand, my birthday's right around the corner. Next week, the 26th. Taurus gang, we up next, all right? We letting these Aries breathe for the next 24, 48 hours and all that good stuff, all right? Were you calling me? Me? Yeah. No. You should have known better. Tell mommy I'm doing my show. All right? You good? Ah, beautiful. I'll see you when I'm finished the show. My daughter, Alina. Word up, man. This weekend, I'm coming to Denver, Colorado for my birthday, man. Yes, man. Denver, Colorado. I'm shutting down Rhubarb Lounge and a couple other places. For 420 weekend, they celebrate my birthday in Denver, Colorado. So I appreciate, the city of Denver for even, bringing me in, man. It's going to be crazy. Nah. I appreciate the love. Word up, man. And when we come back, we're going to be in Miami for the Birthday Network celebration with DJ Alamo and Ace Moolah, one of the baddest producers from New Jersey, Ace Moolah. Yes, man. Alamo from Philly. We all celebrating our birthday tours at the Joint of Miami in Wynwood. So, I'm going to need y'all to pull up, man. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Also, let me break it down. Next week, everybody's talking about New York City. Yes, New York City. Queens, New York, to be exact. Astoria, New York. I'm coming to celebrate my birthday, man. 3 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Thursday, we're going to be at the Spot Hookah Lounge. Friday, we're going to be at Melody NYC. And Saturday, we're going to be at Alpha, Astoria. So shout to New York, Queens, celebrate my birthday. I really, 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 really appreciate that. All right, man. This Tuesday coming up, next Tuesday, I'm going to be at Koyo Taco. With Rum and Bass Family, Washi Fire. Yes, it's going to be crazy, man. Fly Guy DJing for my birthday. So y'all pull up at Koyo Taco next Tuesday, live and direct, DJ Epps birthday bash. It's going to be crazy. Shout my man Dean, the whole crew. All right? And don't forget about the Rock the Bell Festival. It's going down, man. November 13th to the 17th, Miami to Bahamas. The Rock the Bell cruise is big. We celebrating 50 years of hip-hop. I'm bringing Rick Ross with me, Trick Daddy, Lil Jon, Trina, DJ Jazzy Jeff will be on the Wheels of Steels with me, Mr. C, of course, Ghostface Killer, Big Daddy Kane, DJ Quick, Too Short, Bumby, EPMD, MC Light, Just Blaze, man, and a whole lot more will be in the building, live and direct for you and yours. So Rock the Bell Cruise, hey, I need everybody to get on the cruise. Get on that waiting list, all right? That's something you don't want to miss out, all right? Word up, man. And you can catch me on Rock the Bells each and every Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern on Sirius XM Channel 43. Let's bring my guy Stevie B in the building. All right, man, let's get to it. DJ Epps and Friends. Celebrity Tuesdays. Hey, Stevie, I got you.
You got my audio? You got my audio?
Up, my
okay.
brother? How you doing?
It's all good, baby.
Oh,
hey, man, I'm blessed.
Man,
every
aren't
day,
we?
every
We
minute,
woke up
every
this
second.
morning, you know what I mean? Our family's still by us, you know what I mean?
That's a good thing.
We still doing shows. We still relevant. Yes. We doing it. Exactly. Everybody, man, please, if you are just chiming in, this is my guy, Stevie B. Please share the live. If you want to buy a badge of support, I'm not going to stress you on that, but go ahead if you want to, but definitely share the live. Stevie, how you doing, my brother, man? Listen, man, first things first, I had a lot of greats on this show, you know what I mean? Whether there's some new upcoming artists, some actress, some wrestlers, it don't matter. I had them all on this show. But one thing, some of my female fan base is like, when you gonna get like some freestyle artists up on your show, Epps? I said, you know what? You're right. And I said, let me go to the king of the hill. Let me go to the top.
Yeah.
And let me go grab somebody that, you know what I mean? Everybody could definitely relate to, and everybody, king of freestyle, Stevie B is in the building, man. How you feeling, my brother?
You came to the right place. Came to the right place, bro. I'm a pretty big deal, bro. I'm a pretty big deal, bro.
Stevie, talk your shit.
Yeah, I'm a pretty big fucking deal, bro. So I'm just saying. So if you have people that was requesting me, I mean, these people got some fucking really good taste. That's all I'm saying.
Word up, man. Stevie, where you from? Are you originally from Fort Lauderdale?
Yes, sir. I'm originally from Miami, so go a little bit further south. So I'm down south, like closer to Homestead and Kendall and all that. So just about, this is like 5 miles from the center.
Right.
Miami.
You know, when I moved from New York, you know, one of the genres I really had to learn coming into Miami was freestyle. Because you say Kendall, that's exactly where I moved to. You know what I mean? Big shout to Glades Junior High. Big shout to Killian. You know what I mean?
Okay. I went to Killian.
I think we got more in common that you better than you know. Watch what's gonna happen later on. Watch what's gonna happen.
Okay.
But yeah, I moved to Kendall and Miami, and I had to learn, you know, that, you know, freestyle music, bass gotta be in my DJ set when you come out here, Epps. You know what I mean? You can't just be on that. You can't just be on that New York shit.
Right there. Well, that's a good DJ, because the DJ learns what the natives like, and because every place is different. Every place has its own flow, its own groove, its own vibe. And if you go into South Florida, and if you ain't got no freestyle in your repertoire, that means you out of place. You know, your whole system is out of place. You got to know that is core for Miami, and especially where you at.
Oh no, Kendall, listen.
Come on, man.
What was that? Home of Hot Wheels? Oh my God.
Oh yeah, I will skate. Yeah, that's right. I walked that street when it wasn't even Kendall, bro. Going, if you right there where you right there by Blue Martini and all that, in that area, go just 2 minutes past that used to be nothing but woods. Man. There was nothing out there. Now I watched Kendall Drive go up. I watched all those homes go up. I mean, that was a part of my upbringing.
Man, that whole town area, country area. Even Dayland, like, it's not the same down there no more.
No. See, I grew up. I worked in Dayland. I know that. Like I say, you stomping in my garden down there, bro. That's my home. That's my home.
Like, okay, so Stevie, you know, oh man, it's really an honor to have you on the show, man. Because I haven't really. I met a lot of people, but I haven't met you yet. And I looked through your Instagram. I looked through, you know, your upbringing and everything, man. You have a beautiful family. You have a beautiful family.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
How does your kids take on the music that you used to do, or you still do?
You mean
no, your
my
kids?
Or are you saying outside kids? First of all, I'm home. I am totally not Stevie B. I'm just really daddy, and I'm granddad. I'm daddy and granddaddy. So all that Stevie B shit I be playing all in the streets and all that, it don't fly here. So it don't go over very well. I be like, well, somebody get me this. I be like, get it yourself.
Stevie B.
Stevie B. I say, call me Stevie B one more time. You gonna see what's up. I'm gonna give you a Stevie B. What do you think you are, Mr. Stevie B? I say, yes, I am. No, but it's a beautiful thing, and everybody's good. We got the grandkids here now, and my kids are all grown up, and we're going to this next phase. 65 in a couple of hours. We're gonna
Man.
close it down in a few minutes, and making
Oh
65
man, we
cycles
gonna
around the sun.
we gonna
So,
celebrate in
hey.
a second, all right, man. We're gonna celebrate in a second, yo.
Okay.
Yeah. You are celebrating the last day of Aries as well.
That's right. I'm on the cusp. So
yeah, that's where
Taurus
we
gonna
come in.
start tomorrow.
That's where
So
that come in.
I'm very close. Very close.
Also, my son's
All
birthday
right,
tomorrow.
I got you.
It's a beautiful thing.
Oh,
It's
wow.
a beautiful celebration tomorrow, April 19th. Yes, definitely.
Yes,
So,
sir.
are you still
Yes,
writing
sir.
for music for other people as well?
You know, I haven't been doing. I did this last album right before COVID, and then after I did all my rants, I said I have to put up or shut up kind of thing. So I had been working on that, and then fucking COVID came in and just sort of killed that whole momentum. And then I wanted to revisit one of the songs on there, which is "Take It All Back," which I said, man, that thing still says what I want it to say, and what was needed to be said is that. So I went back and I got Sama out of Miami, and he did the remix on it, and it kind of breathed new life into "Take It All Back," and now it's sort of trending right now, which is cool. All
Did
that
the
classic
pandemic
shit is trending.
scare you a little bit?
Scared me a lot. Matter of fact, business-wise, you know, I was in the middle of building a home in Brazil. I lived out in Rio, and we were in the middle of building. You know, had our allocated bread, and you know, it was just a shock. And then the fear factor that when the virus did hit, I didn't get it the whole time. I only got it after they allowed us to go out and start touring again. And the first freaking show that I go to down in Louisiana, and you know, they didn't even put no mask on in Louisiana. They thought it was a hoax. Well, it wasn't no hoax to me. My first night out, first show was in New Orleans. Came back home.
Listen, man, you're one of the kings out there that could still do shows till this day with the timeless hits that you've been that you produced back in the days. And not too many people could do that, my man. So I'm pretty sure when the pandemic hit, it was like, damn, man, the clubs are closed. We got to stay in for about 2 months. What's about to go down? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, we thought it was going to be. Everybody thought it was going to be something quick, and mine wasn't clubs. Mine was arenas. So these were all arena dates that we're getting. I mean, you're talking about next level shit, and you shut down the whole year. I mean, you're talking devastating. So I went to Rio, spent a lot of time in Rio, stayed by the ocean, try to get that fresh air. And for the most part, I stayed safe until I got my ass back
some of those countries, man, freestyle just stay in that sound just stay in their blood. You know what I mean? I think somebody said it right. Colombia, I just came from Colombia. They was playing freestyle out there. Nicaragua, they still play freestyle out there. And I love the fact that that genre keeps on going, but I don't think it gets the respect that it should. Am I right?
I think that, you know, respect where.
And
I mean,
in the lines of like, I don't see it in BET Awards. I don't see it in
Oh no, we don't get that. We don't get any respect there. As far as considered a legitimate musical genre that deserves invitations to events, award shows, these types of things, we don't get considered as a part of the current modern day artists, because we don't have any young teens that are competing out of, you know, sort of out of our camp. There's no youngsters that can compete with the Nicki Minaj's and this one, that one, the Rihanna's. We don't have any of that inheritance kind of artists on deck. So Rich, you really have is a lot of you know, you have a lot of old schoolers.
No, we
old school
like
now.
LL. He taught me not to use the word old school. You guys are not old school. You guys are just, you know what I mean, timeless. You want to call it polished, fine, but just timeless. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a word. That's part of it too. But look, the answer to your question is we don't get that respect, and that's a little bit that perturbs me a little bit. But what are you gonna do? We're still gonna do our thing, and you know, species work like that on the planet. There's certain species in the ocean don't know about another species that even exists on the land somewhere. So we all can exist here without even knowing each other. So if they don't want to act like they know us,
do you think it's
we'll just do what
acting
we
that
gotta
they
do.
not know it, or they just not, they just, what's the word I would be looking for, man?
We don't. Our problem is, DJ, we don't have any ambassadors within the corporate world. We're not attached to any brands that are that have something to lose with us. Because if that was the case, they would be making those calls. The agents would be making those calls. Your publicists will be making those calls and say, hey, you have a relevant genre of music here with these artists that have legitimate hit records. Not only are you going to, respect them, but we're going to boycott your asses if you don't do it. So now those voices start to kick in, because the problem with us is we don't have anybody that's got something to lose with us. If somebody got big money on us, betting on us, you see what I'm saying? You would immediately, those calls would be made like, what the fuck is going on? We have an investment in these artists, and they kicking some of your artists' ass. They need to be on, or we're gonna cry foul. Right. So we don't have nobody crying foul for us.
Totally get it, man. Cause yeah, man, to see you at an award show and maybe do a collage of hit singles with Expose and Lisa and Trinier and stuff like that. I think that would be gorgeous. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, I think it's coming soon, because I think they also running out of content that they're gonna be like, oh, what about freestyle music? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, we thought that we had actually arrived at that, because a month or two ago, I have friends of mine who work in radio and work old school radio, and they're still trying to program. Radio's on its last leg here, and most of these people at radio have already been given their pink slips. So these kids ain't listening to radio no more. Ain't nobody listening but our fan base. The 35, 40 plus is our fan base. But when they decided to make the move that they did to go 2000s, and that's their new theme, 2000s and whatever. But they didn't come far enough to attach us to those recurrents. Freestyle isn't like a real department in the store. They're not going to say, oh, I'm going to go get some pop from Madonna. I'm going to go get this one. I'm going to get that one. And there's a whole group of freestyle artists that need to be respected. So we're not considered in that bundle now that they've already made the flip. Gotcha. We're not in it.
Gotcha. Everybody, if you just chimed in, everybody on my Twitch, YouTube Live, Facebook Live, all my social media, everybody share the live, all right, man? I got my man Stevie B in the building. Yeah, king of freestyle. Now, some of y'all young buck, y'all don't know what freestyle means. Man, please do your homework. Do your homework. It's a beautiful sound. It's just as beautiful as booty music. It's just as beautiful as.
Well, it really is booty music with lyrics and hooks on it. So you got to remember, the first stuff that we did was the bottom bass stuff out of Miami, but it was the 808 drum machine that was driving most of it. And I have to do something here, because I see in the chat you have a lot of Brazilians. Let me give a hello to all of them. Oi, brasileiros, Steve tá aqui. Em breve, Rio de Janeiro, eu sempre falando sobre Bares dos Sonhos. Bares dos Sonhos está chegando em breves. Por favor, pouco mais paciência comigo. Stevie B, Bobby Rum e muito mais. Freestyle, muitos grupos, muitos artistas. Por favor, me aguarde. Valeu.
Epps.
Valeu.
Oh, man, that's awesome, man. Yo, your Brazil's on point. Portuguese, excuse me, your Portuguese on point. That's what's up. up, man.
Oh, I
That's
speak
what's up.
Portuguese, bro.
So out of all the hit records, man, Spring Love, Part of Your Body, and even your I believe it was your first hit, Because I Love You, correct? Part of Your
No,
Body was the first
Body
hit.
was
Which
the
one
first
do
hit.
you enjoy the most? Which one did you like you truly love? It means something to you, you know what I mean, till this day.
I'm doing a podcast here. I'm gonna say the most recognized record for me is gonna be the underground classic Spring Love. It's the one that that even though Because I Love You was the biggest charting record, it was big. It was beyond big. But Spring Love is the most requested of them all. And it's the Querida. Querida is like, it's the dearest song that's associated with Stevie B. It's that and Because
those
I Love
joints, like, do you remember the times you writing these songs? Were you going through something, or it was just flowing to you, it was just coming to you? It was, you know what I mean? Because you live in Miami, and back in the days in Miami was you know what I mean? It was a time of our life.
It's exactly what you're describing, and more. And the idea behind the Spring Love concept is that beach, springtime in Florida is it's just a whole nother kind of feeling. And imagine you're having a great summer on Miami Beach, and somewhere that, you know, the beaches go all the way up and all the way down the coast there. But my point is, imagine you got a nice teenage love affair. It's just that feeling when you used to get nice little tipsy drunk, a little high, a little bit of Sisamilia back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So it's that, and it's telling a youthful kind of love story. And Spring Love, Amor de Primavera.
There you go. There you have it.
Spring Love. You got a lot of Brazilians in here, bro. You got a lot of Brazilians.
I call the Brazilians out here to be part of the show, man. And I know you have a good fan base, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So a lot of Brazilians in here, a lot of New Yorkers, a lot of definitely Miami heads up in here. You know what I mean? Everybody who just chimed in is my guy, Stevie B, king of freestyle in the building. How did you discover the love for freestyle music? What do you remember when you be like, you know, this is what I want to do. This is the sound I want to, you know, work on.
It actually wasn't like that, because you got to remember, there was no title given to us called freestyle till later on. This is really post all of this stuff. It started to gravitate towards that type of titling. But when we first came, there was no freestyle. We were just trying to create a little Latin hip hop, Latin groove mixed with New York had their way of describing whatever their dance groove was. And then we said, well, this has a more of a tropical. We live in the tropics. So my chord structure is not going to be a minor. I'm going to use a major chord. It's going to be happier. I'm going to use bells. I'm going to use things that kind of like life. New York always had this underground, mystical kind of thing to it, where I always was, nigga, we about to take all our clothes and go to the beach and fucking do some surfing, and we getting the fuck out. We getting out the garage. We going to the beach. So the language of our music really says all of that. We are a product, you know, I say you are what you eat. You know, we were eating a diet of tropics, and our music reflected that. And we know the New York guys were there, but we said we're gonna put our twist on it. So we took it to that next level. What Stevie B did was, we saw it, we devoured it, and then we recreated it and took it national and international.
And who decided to call it freestyle?
I think it was a estilo libre. It's like like, what is it? Is it a music of ballads? Is it love stories? Is it fast music? Is it, so it's almost unidentifiable? Like, where do you do it? Because there's freestyle artists that has ballads. Cover Girls, Brenda K. Starr, Lisa. You know, the style is we're free. We don't want to get pigeonholed. That's the biggest trap, is to get pigeonholed to where you say, oh, it has to sound like this, it has to lean like that. No, we were open. It can lean salsa, merengue, R&B, pop, dance, disco, soul. It can do all of it. And now it's just a style that's freestyling. They freestyling, you know. That's the idea. That's the concept of it. It's a style that can't be locked into no particular thing. It can be, I want to be the one.
Man, I remember back in New York, man, just riding every bodega will be blasting some freestyle music, man. And I'm like, yo, that shit sounds hot. You know what I mean? And I was a young buck. I still didn't understand it because I was into my KRS-Ones and my special ed and so on, you know.
Well, New York dude is really who started, you know, Mantronic was doing stuff, and I think he did the Joy Sims joint, did a couple of things that weren't considered a traditional freestyle, but it's freestyle. So a lot of people got, you know, put inside that circle, but rightly so. They didn't know where to put us, DJ, when we first came out. They didn't know whether we were R&B, whether we were pop. Where are these misfits gonna go? Where these little Puerto Rican looking caramel crunch fuckers, where are they gonna go? Where are we gonna put them? Because of who we were knocking out we were knocking out Poison, Bette Midler, Elton John, Whitney Houston. These are the people that we were starting to threaten with this little underground music that's coming out of New York and then out of Miami mostly. And then California got on later on with the Johnson Enriquez, stuff like that. So we really, really created a wave that was what would be considered, it went viral, and it became unstoppable. And that's what I say in the Take It All Back record. Power 96 made us unstoppable.
Power 96 was a great support of that, man. Hey, Lewis, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'll come to Brazil. I'll come shut it down. Shout to MC Search in the building, too. Legendary MC Search in the building. I see you. Everybody just chimed in. It's my man Stevie B in the building. Shed Alive. If you want to buy a badge, go ahead. Stevie, how did you find the producers to give you the right sound that you wanted?
Well, you know, I don't believe anything happens pretty much by mistake anyways, but the universe, you know, sends you what you need based on your frequency, your vibe, your thing. And we were so pre-new. We weren't even new. We were pre. So the people I needed to be next level. They needed to be ready to go to the MIDI. They needed to be ready to go and link up machines and how these machines are going to talk together. And I was doing stuff on my own, but until I met Tolga and PJ, they made that connection that needed to catapult Stevie B. But you got to remember, they had no templates and no models either. We were literally at the forefront, the pioneers of how digital music was going to be made and then turned into a hit product. That's not normally how it was done. It was done a whole different way. And those that were doing it the old way, I can tell you, they didn't want to get out of the way. They blocked it for quite some time. But after I met Tolga, he was already working in on the computer. He was doing working in Voyatra, which was one of the first programs. And then, you know, we started to work with the emulator and the Emacs and learned how to do the sampling and things of that nature. So we were learning at the same time we were creating. And what was so magical, that this genre of music was tailor-made for a guy like me, because it allowed me to express absolutely who I was. I didn't have to go and compete with Elton John. I didn't have to go compete with Lionel Richie. I didn't have to go compete with all my idols. It was like a black hole was opened up just for us. It literally is ours. It literally identifies with KL, Stevie, George, Coro, all the girls, Cynthia, Lisette, Trinier. It literally was, you know, they say only 144 gonna get into the heavens, when there are 144,000, whatever that. There was only a few that got in, and it was something that allowed us, DJ, to express to the core exactly who we were. It identified our soul. It identified our character. Freestyle was it. Look at what we've been doing now for 35 years.
Definitely. I got a friend up in here, Nadja, man. She said that she was literally on your show in Miami, and she gonna blame it on the alcohol, but she was on stage singing with you. A lot of that happens. A lot of time that happens, huh, Stevie?
That can happen.
You know, no disrespect to wifey or nothing, but do they still throw panties on stage these days?
No, they don't. Some of them 45 plus panties is too big. They'll start floating in the air. They throw them panties in the air and start floating. Look like a panty drone in the arena, you know.
What do you
Now,
what do you like better? Do you like
pretty
performing the song, or do you like making the song?
I like both of them. You know, there's nothing like creating something in a private space. You pull it literally from the space of your brain, the space of your mind, and though, you know, whoever it is that feeds the creative part of us that lives within us, because I didn't go grab it out of the air. It literally came to mind. And gives you something that can literally move the soul of people. It can move the vibe of the frequency of people and make them feel better than what they were feeling. And sometimes it can make them feel worse, especially if they hear a song called Broken Hearted. Your ass gonna leave out of there with some tears drops. So you could have been on a high note all you want, but when you heard that song, you're gonna have to give up some salty tears. So you know, the blessing is that we were able to find that space and express it in a private place, and then all of a sudden you put it out. Fucking people be singing that shit, bro. It's fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing. Come on, bro. It's incredible.
Oh, man. I can imagine those shows that you go to right now, man, and people are just still singing it to the top. Yeah. I think I saw one of your posts, and I'm going to be honest with you, the crowd looked a little young, like a bunch of young girls, but they were singing that shit like their grandmama taught them.
So this is what has already happened. This is going to go now. It's going to start to the third generation, because my oldest kid is 40 years old, almost 40 years old, 82. So she's 40. So when they were first coming up, they were 9, 10 years old when the music was hitting. So now they're starting to be considered old school.
Right.
Because they 30-somethings, right? And then now they have kids. So now you got 3 generations of freestyle people that's been listening to it. And some of those people, I'll be honest with you, whether they liked it or not, when they got in that car, Stevie B fans and freestyle fans was going to play that music. And you're going to hear it whether you like it or not. You're gonna know spring love by the end of the day. Nigga. That's all I'm trying to say. You're gonna know it today. But you know what I'm saying. You're gonna know that shit today. But that's all they knew though. So now that's my kids. Now my kids and your kids who are 30 plus, they feeding it now to their kids. So we'll get a few, but they in there about 21, 21-year-olds now, they starting to get sick of this shit that they've been hearing for the last.
Oh man, yo, it's funny that you alerted me that you're from Killian, and yo, I feel like, you know, I know you was there before me, but you know, I feel like you are a long time brother that I just never met, man.
Appreciate that, brother. See, I know about the Killian Cougars. I was down there. I know you right up the street. I know you know where Richmond Heights is. So, okay, well, I grew up literally in Richmond Heights. That's the soil that that bred me. So Richmond Heights. So you know I was in Prime, Killian, Coconut Grove, Goulds, Naranja Lakes, Homestead, Princeton.
Well, you was in the hood.
Redlands. I mean, I know. All of it. I told you, I knew it when all of Kendall right there was just rock
compared to those part of towns.
No, well, I'll be honest with you. All of that was just rock pits and tomato fields. That whole area back there. So to watch this, to see it now, all the way back to what's that Oolite concrete place? What's the big Portland concrete way back there now? Chrome Avenue, I think it is, way out west. All right. So I think all the houses are past Chrome now.
They're building it to look very fabulous around there. Yeah. Sometime I take Fort Lauderdale Chrome to Kendall to go see my mom.
That's my history.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay. I see. So you know, I know all of those trails. I know all of that place. And now that you mentioned it, bro, I miss it. And, you know, it was just wonderful
man,
that place bred me.
You know, same here. You know, me and Kendall, we go way back, and that's where Kendall made me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Them threat guys, they made me, man. Fat Black Pussycat, Liquid.
You know, I had to,
Glam Slam.
Okay, so University of Miami right up the street. So I didn't finish at Killian. I finished at the U of M. In the 70s, they had a program called High School Equivalency Program, HEP. And I didn't dropped out of Killian, bro. I wasn't feeling it. I stayed out about 6 months. My dude said, they got this program at the U of M. You can live on the campus just like a college student. And man, I went over there. A couple of my guys, everybody that knows me that's watching this from the Heights or whatever, my boy Pop Dallas, he passed on, rest in peace, Pop, and a few others from Naranja Lakes, Princeton. We all went to the program, bro, and we got in and we finished school a year before the class. Year before my 76 class, I actually graduated 75. And but Killian was the school that, you know, wanted to have me there, but guess what? They missed
I wondered
STEVIE B.
that program was around when I was there, because I did a STEVIE B and I left Killian too. You know, it happens. You know,
it happens. It happens.
The nightlife and the money was coming in at a young age, and you know. And you know, respectfully, I went to go get that money and build that DJ Epps brand.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, you can always go back and get your. You can always go back and get your GED. So you know, so you can always just go back and get that. But if you did it, and you know, creating some in-grounds to what you want to be doing for your life, bro. Hey, man, ain't nobody say you got to stay in no high school. A high school ain't nothing but, you know, sometimes a waste of time. Kids learn more from the practical usage of the streets than, okay, you're going to give me some book knowledge, but how I'm going to get in there and turn that and flip that into some money.
Absolutely.
That's a whole different animal.
Yo, babe, before we get up out of here, DJs, let everybody know how important DJs are to the world, man. Like, especially your guy DJ Slice, man. Slice it goes hard for you, my man. Yeah.
I know it does.
Yeah,
I know it's my man.
Slice,
that's my man.
Thank you, Slice.
Well, let me just say, thank you, Slice. He actually pumped you up really big. He said, you got to get on my boy DJ Epps out of Miami. He said, you got to get on this show. But let me tell you, I started off, DJing was one of my careers. So it actually let me know and taught me. Look, I grew up in the 70s, 60s and 70s, early 80s when Tiny Head and SMDJs and all those DJ crews out of Miami were big. I actually wanted to emulate those guys. And after listening to Jimmy G and all those guys on the radio, we all could do those voices and we learned. But DJing was one of my first youngster careers. And it taught me, you know, how to move a crowd,
Right.
how you deal with the moods of the crowd. How you have your go-to records.
Right.
When the crowd ain't doing shit, I put on Dance to the Drummer's Beat. And guess what? There's gonna be some sweat up in this motherfucker.
Right.
I know that. You understand? You know, so I put Monster on, who was that? The Jazz guys. And that shit, that shit was a hit. It was called Monster. That was, it'll come to me in a second. So I'm just saying, DJing helped me with timing and field and tempos. And then by the time I got in the studio, I said I wanted to produce. I said I want to write. It was just one transition into the DJing thing and then to the artist thing. And here we are. Here we are.
There
almost
you go,
40
man.
years later.
And shout out to my man DJ Laz. That was one big supporter of yours right there, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. DJs, and that they all grew up on a heavy diet of Stevie B down in Miami, Power 96, Y100, all those stations. Funky Frank down there. What was the name of that little station he had down there? It was hard to get on that little station too, boy. I gotta tell you, it was. But Laz was one of the first ones with DJ Sama. Kid Curry,
Zog,
all of those people, Bo Griffin, Zod, Bo Griffin, all those people were the first ones that get on the Stevie B. And if you listen to the record, I give them a big shout out on the Take It All Back record.
You know, big shout to you, Stevie B. Big shout to you, my guy. You know, you're king of freestyle. You we just want to give you your flowers, man, and thank you for keeping that sound, that genre going, because we see you doing shows all the time. You know what I mean? And I said it earlier, not a lot of artists could you know, keep up with that wave. But yeah, hit records are timeless, and my man, you know, you got that shit rocking till this day. So being that my son's birthday tomorrow, me and my wife wanted to just, you know, sing happy birthday to you right quick. Baby, can you light this up right quick? Well first of all, say hi to Stevie.
Go on, DJ. Stevie. Thank you, brother.
Hi.
Hello.
Birthday
How are you?
Happy birthday.
At midnight with Isaiah.
Oh.
Thank you.
Aries is about to be over, so you know what I mean? if it's your birthday, if you're celebrating Aries or you're getting ready for the Taurus, hey, happy birthday to all of you guys, you know what I mean? So we just wanted to wish you a happy birthday, man, and sing you happy birthday. Everybody in the building, please, 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 please say happy birthday to my man Stevie B. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to me.
Happy
birthday to Stevie. Happy birthday to me.
Blow out the candle. Blow out the candle. Babe, you wasn't supposed to put your face in the camera.
Baby, 65. Yeah, bro. Bro.
No.
That was my candle, bro.
You were supposed to blow it, and she was supposed to blow it, but I mean, she put all her face up in the camera.
Shit, you killed that, bro. All the magic was gone.
Man, Stevie, I just want to say thank you for coming on the show
you.
today, man. Dropping some gems, telling us some great stories, and we just want to say happy birthday and continue the legacy, my brother, man.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Slice, thank you for making this happen, my guy.
Brother. Thank you
and,
so much.
Whatever y'all need, you got a friend over here. You know what I mean? Holla anytime.
We need you to get on that brand new. We need you to get on that brand new.
Send it to me. I'm going to put it on that Sirius XM, that Rock the Bells for you. I got you.
I'm telling you, shit is fine. Slice, bro. Why got the fucking record, bro?
I'm gonna get on his
bro,
ass.
quit
I'm gonna
playing,
get on his ass,
bro.
boss. Yeah, I got you.
DJ
no
Epps,
doubt,
thank you
Stevie
so
B.
much,
Have
brother.
a good night
I
and
appreciate
happy
you guys. Thank
birthday,
you.
my brother. Yes,
Thank
sir. Word up,
you.
everybody. DJ Epps and Friends Celebrity Tuesdays. That was Stevie B in the building, live and direct for you and yours, man. And the show, oh, man, is brought to you by Positivity Water, man. Shout out to the Positivity family over there at Positivity Water, Alkaline Water. You know, we appreciate everybody that was in the building today. Also, man, next week I'm celebrating my birthday all week, all right? So I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be absent all week, all right? I'm not going to be able to do the show all week, except for New Music Monday. Except for Monday. Monday, I'll be back on, and I'm going to do the show, New Music Mondays. So send your submission to my DM. You know what I mean? We'll do New Music Mondays. But when we get back, you know what I mean? When I get back, we're going to, you know, get back to the boogie on the live Monday to Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern, right here on the #1 show, DJ show, that is, DJ Epps and Friends. All right? And don't forget my birthday bash, April 26th, at the Joint of Miami in Wynwood. All right? Yeah, man. Uniquely coordinated in the building. DJ Alamo, my man Ace Moolah from New Jersey. It's going to be crazy, man. So everybody, come network. All right, we ain't trying to party. We're just going to network for my birthday. I just want to bring everybody together. And Alamo's going to bring everybody together. You know what I mean? Ace Moolah. Everybody's going to be in the building. So I suggest you pull up. All right? And, yeah, man, like I said, I appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight. Live and direct, Stevie B passing through. We want to thank him for coming through. Yeah, man. And shout out to everybody that was in the building, man. Just especially Brazil. We seen Brazil in the building. We seen Germany in the building. We seen everybody from New York in the building. Lady Crawley, how you doing? Anna, Anonymous Touch in the building. CP Promotion in the building. Shauna, how you doing, Shauna? Canada's in the building. Yes. You already know, man. Now, everybody, I want y'all to have a good night. And we got more guests coming through and Celebrity Tuesdays, all right, man? So, like I said, I'm going to skip next week because next week is my birthday. All week long, I'm going to just, you know, be busy. I'm going to be in New York City, just real busy. And then top of the month, May 1st, we're going to get back to the boogie right here on the DJ Epps and Friends show. Now, everybody, I need y'all to have a good night and rest up and whatnot. You know what I mean? I'll be back on the live tomorrow, so y'all meet up with me right here at 10 o'clock. All right, DJ Epps going to leave you with that good energy right here on the DJ Epps and Friends show. Peace.
Hey, yo, Epps, let these motherfuckers know.
DJ Epps got that good energy. I don't need no negativity around me. High frequency. I'm talking high G-O-D. Yeah. Good energy. I don't need no negativity around me. High frequency. I'm talking high G-O-D.
The rose quartz, that fluorite, crystal vision, intuition, foresight. Even my lucid dreams started getting more right. Oh, I waste more days and I live for more nights. I get higher light cause it feels more right, yeah. Tell me what's wrong from right. It's all connected, energy can never die.